Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Returning Angelo. So Skylines. Energy updates for the collective. If you are wanting a personal, information's in the description box. May you all be well. Let's tune up. Let's tune up. Tap in, tune up. You already know the vibes. Let me. Palante, 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 como el elefante. Anaconda. Bravo yo. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. All praises due to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. We live, Alana, we live. I say, yeah. Let me talk to. Let me talk to y'all. Let me talk to y'all. Let's tap in. Let's re-energize, rejuvenate. Let's keep this energy flowing. Okay. I was also getting it had something to do with being misunderstood because you see patterns. If you constantly find yourself in situations where you're misunderstood, it's because you see the pattern, you are an anomaly to that pattern or the perception or viewing of that pattern, and you are here to do what you came here to do when you see the pattern. So you're gonna be misunderstood. But it's through your actions that you teach, you know what I'm saying? And things move forward, that which chooses to move forward. Two. Mm-hmm. So let's see what the energy is. All praise due to the Most High. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the cosmos, the galaxies, Mama Universe, Papa Universe, all chakras within the galaxies and the cosmos, Mama Universe and Papa Universe, ancestors, spirit guides. Ashe, 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 ashe. Cleanse the space. Right? Yes. And those who are to find this channel, may they find this channel. Those who are not, may they be removed. Ashe. Yeah. Didn't mean to do you like that, boo. Because you felt that vibe. I know. Say less. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's see what the vibe is. Let's tap in. Okay. First message out. Let's see what the vibe is. Where we going with this? What's up? What's going on? What is going on for the collective? What would you like to discuss to uplift the energy, empower the collective? And if there's anything that they're not prepared to hear, but it's empowering for them to shift, let it be so. Sure. Ooh, look at how this vows card started getting crumbled up. Some of you are breaking certain ways of doing things. Yeah. Getting grounded here. Empaths, highly sensitive, connecting with nature, connecting with the natural ebb and flow, leaving or travel. Yeah, leaving certain situations, aligning your life. Okay, yeah, yeah. Leaving travel, leaving what is not aligned or needs to change to align your life. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Communal living and choose a new direction. Wow. Okay. So this is what's apparently having to change. You may be in a setting where you're used to being around a certain group or certain way of doing things or community. It's time to choose a new direction. Now, the people here in this crowd, they are appearing as purple candles, but those are people holding candles, but they're all appearing as purple candles. And for you to choose this new direction, it has to do with most of you here putting your crown back on, putting your head back on your shoulders, aligning your mind, your brain with your heart. We have love life, focusing on your love life here. So you're making the adjustments to make sure that your love life and the life that you want to live, communal living, is in the environment and space that it's to be in. What was that? Forgiveness. While moving in this new direction, forgiveness is key. Let's see what else we got here. Yes. Now, with that being said, forgiveness doesn't mean that which you're forgiving to bring it back into your life. No. No, it just means you forgive the situation and you move on. Some of you have been forgiving situations, but still bringing it back in. And it's continuing to open up a certain wound as to why you may have let it go, why you went through this process of forgiving yourself, forgiving others. But that does not mean that you have to bring them back into your life. 43, 44 could be significant too. It says peaceful resolution, don't stop. Okay. Peaceful resolution, don't stop. 7:37 on the timer. That we have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Speaking of patterns, and through your actions is the way you'll actually do you'll do your actions. The results will come to play that you are expecting to come to play through your words. Leap. With that full moon in the back. Full moon in Cancer coming up, 26, 27, depending on where you're located. But this is the same person. So this is wow. Okay. So coming towards this full moon in Cancer, which will be the 26, 27, again, depending on where you're located, there is a release that you're having of the emotional body. The root of the emotion is being released. The root of the emotion is being released. And this is coming up under forgiveness. To forgive a situation or people or forgive yourself is the leap. To forgive yourself or the situation is the leap. Peaceful resolution coming up under communal living. And then we have transformation with Sekhmet. Things are changing at a cellular level. There she goes. Deep healing. Yep. There she goes. Bringing the light to the situation. The illumination of that which was hidden. The root to the emotion that was hidden. The root to the emotion that was hidden. This will come through an epiphany. Where you're noticing where you may have been dimming your light in order to fit in. Let me see what the surrender message is. This won't be a long message. So for those of you who are wanting personal energy updates, go ahead and decide. All right. Message of surrender for the collective. I was thinking of surrender people pleasing, but surrender the idea you can fix someone is coming up here. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. You see her sitting on what will be a crescent type of moon thing. Well, to me, it appeared as that one time. Anywho. This is also a message about, you see how she has the arrows on her back, in her backpack, well, in her sack. She's holding on to pointing those arrows to a certain direction here. All right. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And this full moon in Cancer is definitely going to bring that up. Some of you may have already been experiencing that as we're stepping into it. Okay, because this would be Tuesday, Wednesday, again, depending on where you're located. But you may have been feeling this energy as of last Tuesday. Surrender to receiving support and love. Let me keep going. Surrender resentment. Child. Okay. See all that red, the umbrella, but that's the root chakra, the root of it all. But the root could also speak of the foundation, Cancer, 4th house, home. Healing, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward. This is what I mean, see? Sometimes, okay, let's say if you let go of a situation and you forgive yourself, you forgive the person, but there's still some level of resentment. This could have you repeating that cycle with that person, or the energy itself in another area of your life, or the same area of your life with a different person. Surrender to play. This constantly comes out, I'm noticing, within the last couple of days here, because the energy could be quite intense and heavy. And you're being asked to just focus on doing what you enjoy doing. If that means hop, skipping, and jumping randomly, my ass rose up doing a running man and shit. Do what you do. Do what you do. Enjoy, play. Make sure upon entering, y'all hit that thumbs up Mars energy button, cleansing yourself, respecting this space. We got here surrender stress. All right. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Yeah, surrender resentment, surrender stress. This could even be people. This someone could be someone who was resentful, stressful, that shit. That's yeah. It's time to let that go. Okay. Surrender denial. Yep. Or in denial about the resentment. This is someone who over explains themselves about a situation because they're denying what's actually going on. It's time for you to accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties that this person enjoys resentment, this person enjoys stress. Listen, accept that situation and that person exactly as they are, or people or situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulty of you noticing what you're noticing and saying, yes, this is what's happening. And this is going into what we mentioned in previous messages about surrendering to what it is. These energies of resentment and stress, you think that's going to bring joy and abundance into your life? Think again. All that's going to do is bring Saturn into your life with another lesson instead of a reward. That challenge and that obstacle is designed to strengthen your courage to be confident enough to make these decisions when you have to. Specifically, the idea that you can fix someone. There you go. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. That's what I'm saying. You come up in here, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that Mars energy button, the I am that I am. You know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you shouldn't even be on this channel. Okay? Better respect this space. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. There it is. Some of you want to fly, expand. You know what I'm saying? You want to do this on your own. Not with whom you expect to do it with, because who you expect to do this with, they don't even have that expectation or that level of themselves to connect to themselves. The other two that's in here that haven't hit that thumbs up button, I highly suggest you unsubscribe from this channel. I'm not playing with the energy no more. Come up out of here. Don't play with me. Y'all, tell you, I ain't these other magicians and high priestess. You gonna learn your lesson over here because it's that type of time. Okay? All right. That's the way you cleanse yourself upon entering this here space. You hit that thumbs up. Then we have here surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe. And focus on your own power. Let others come to you. At the top of the deck, what do you have? Surrender to the wonder in all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Superman, Wonder Woman, all that. Open to the magic of every moment. Pay attention to the words I say and the cards come out. That should tell you about this, a lot about this energy. Okay. All right. That we're bringing forth to the collective. Be very mindful. All right. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Yes, indeed. Surrender to the wonder in awe. Ashe. Let me see what other messages we got coming through here in regards to this. It's the age of Saturn. You want to stay in that deception and think you're going to trick somebody, you're going to find out you're going to fall hard on your ass too. You've been warned. So let's get these negative energies out of here. Get whomever don't belong in here, who is not, you know what I'm saying, doing what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Get these lurking ass parasites over here that don't belong here. Get these lurking ass parasites over here. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. When I start laughing and shit like this, I ain't playing with you. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you, bro. I'm not playing with none of y'all. You're not gonna play. Let's get into y'all messages. Playtime. Oh shit. Watch your thoughts. I'm not playing with y'all. Watch your thoughts. There's somebody here that want to play. There's somebody here that want to play. Somebody here want to play, or somebody around you just keeps playing. They making the conscious decision to keep messing with your energy. They want to keep playing. But as the seeress, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do it. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. It is important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. What else? Live to fight another day. Time to move on, especially when it comes to this situation that's stressful due to resentment. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Empowerment, yes. Some of y'all need to go take y'all Walking Dead energy off of here. All right. Take your Walking Dead energy off of here and away from these people here who are ready to surrender the idea that they can fix someone so they can continue on their path of the changes that are happening at a cellular level. Very deep healing here. Sekhmet energy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This Sekhmet right here is sitting pretty. She's in a human form. Now, the fact that Sekhmet is in a human form, that's more so Bastet energy. However, whoa. However, what's the message? However, Six of Swords, the Star. However, what's the message here? What's the message here? Look what's playing. What was the song that kept on coming on, y'all? 2200 on the. All right, this is what I'm telling y'all. You don't play over here. The Hangman came out. 33. Cosmic pause. Mirror on the wall. Well, mirror. The moon. However. Ooh-wee. What's at the top here? Saturn and Pisces. Anything that's being paused right now, similar to that message from before, and be mindful with your comments, because some of y'all be putting comments that you're not expressing the maturity of Saturn. So be very careful. This is what it is. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Saturn and Pisces, 8 of Cups. We're looking at February 19th, February 28th energy right here, because you got the Pisces card over here too. What's under this? The completion of a cycle. This is Saturn's card. However, Hangman, your inability to move, your inability to take action on a decision brought in this cosmic intervention. Some of you are calling it a delay, but it's cosmic intervention. The Emperor. 124, that's the 5 of Swords. There could be some form of, it's not even miscommunication. This could be someone missing your communication. An Emperor here has received a cosmic intervention, a cosmic pause due to their inability. Someone that's of great power here. Okay. In order to come to a peaceful resolution, because of the power that this Emperor has, this warrior, this spiritual warrior, the cosmos had to come in, basically surround this Emperor, surround this I am that I am energy. That thumbs up, that's what I'm telling y'all. Glad yourself, telling you. The Cosmos have surrounded this powerful frequency, the I am that I am within you. Why? Speaking of delay, the Knight of Pentacles comes out, which is the slowest moving knight, but it's the one with the most solid foundation. This is why it moves so slow. And it's not so much that I don't even want to say slow right now, because it's the manifestation in terms of the messages that has been received and also being applied that comes from the other elements of air, fire, and water. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Knight of Cups. What's at the bottom? Four of Swords. Yeah, someone here is being asked to rest. Also, for someone else here, these Three of Swords, this lesson that you've learned in terms of certain one-on-one partnerships, you're being asked to rest. Here's an example of what I'm saying about resting. Let's say you rise up and you're still tired, but you decide to get up. But you tell yourself, I need a little bit more time to rest. During that resting period is actually when you have a dream that gives you information as to why this message of resting is coming through. Because there's a recalibration of your solar plexus, the heart chakra, and your mind's eye. As you're being prepared behind the scenes to speak your truth to yourself, honor your truth to yourself, 2626. Then we got Jupiter and Pisces, Nine of Cups, speaking of self, and the blue in the back. Throat chakra. Two honks outside. All right. Let me look at 839. Yo. Wait a minute. One from the tribe of Asher. Book of Ezekiel. Of the oaks of Bashan have they made your oars. They have made your benches of ivory and tailed and boxwood from the islands of Kittim. Give me 1 second. Fixed state of consciousness, or an aggregation of thoughts of judgment and service utilized by natural religious tendencies, Levites of the individual. Not what I'm looking for, but tell me more. Joyous state of mind that Asher represents, to bring them under control and to transmute their energies into constructive thoughts and uses. This is what we're doing right here. That's a fact right there. Yep. Meaning happy. Asher means happy. An oak tree stands for something very strong and protective. Your happiness brings about protection. Yay. Okay. Your happiness brings about protection. And when I say protection, I mean spiritual protection. So that way, when you're surrounded by energies that you cannot see, they don't infiltrate your system. So your happiness provides you with protection, which is why they're saying, surrender the idea you can fix someone, surrender that person that is resentful and stressed and enjoys people pleasing, because you know that this is something that is not allowing them to grow, and it takes you out of your energy of happiness. With that energy of your happiness being pulled away from you because you're using this energy to focus on this lower vibration that does not want to rise. Let me tell you something. It's easier for somebody that you want to pull up to pull you down. Much easier. And in that space of you not being happy, you're also you're letting go your protection, because your protection comes with your happiness. Your protection is here in this heart space. So anytime you step out of that mode of happiness, again, you're releasing, letting go your protection, your spiritual protection. Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this has to do with an authority figure, a boss, or your manager or CEO, because Eight of Pentacles landed right on top of the Emperor here. And the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, those are both Virgo cards. Tell me about the Knight. The Nine of Cups. I almost said Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Six of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles right up under that. So this is also given the vibe of someone who is of an authority figure, doesn't want to celebrate you and acknowledge you, and they just rather be behind the scenes and lurk. Others of you, the reason why this is happening is because it's time for you to receive the recognition and reward for what you've been already doing, or be surrounded by those where you don't have to dim your light and they celebrate you the way you celebrate them. Hangman. The Star. Yeah. Greetings, everyone. Join in the chat. Greetings, beloved. You have the Star card coming out here, the Hangman being clarified by the Star card. This is also helping you to heal. That's the Four of Swords right there. Tell me more. Yo. Yo. Okay, that's wild. The Sun card landed right on top of the Devil, just like this. Some of y'all don't realize how much is going on behind the scenes and why you're being forced to do certain things. For some of you, the force is coming through a rejection. Also, you finally see the light in terms of the toxicity and going to that dark path, going through that dark path. You have finally reached this pause, because ideally enough, in between the Hangman and the Star is the Devil. 12, 15, 17. That could also be very significant. December 15, 2017. This is something you're clearing out from then. And that would be 10 of Wands energy. Something definitely came to light for some of you here during the new moon in Sagittarius. And then you have the Ace of Cups here, unconditional love, receiving unconditional love. Speaking of love life, let me hold up. Where is? Okay. chocolates, satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself sweet, reach, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodisiac, the good stuff, fine dining, do the right things, do things right, elevated mood, celebration. Speaking of being celebrated, as I'm picking these cards up off the table, flag on the play, pay attention to the red flags, the signs of cautioning you here for some of you. Clear the confusion. Clear the confusion. The Phoenix. Renew, resurrection, rebirth, rising from the ashes, new era, alchemy, second time that we're just showing up here. Ascension, the end is just the beginning. Greetings. Inventor. Innovation, imagination, creative gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspired ideas, sudden trends, mastermind, modern era. Yeah, see, okay. Let's say you're working somewhere at this time and your skill set can really shift an environment, but they're stuck doing things the way that they're doing it. You're going to be removed from that situation. And you're going to be put into a position where you could be the emperor, the empress, be in that space of authority. Because you're ready for that. Some of you may have taken on a position, let's say this is, for some of you may have been there since 2017, and you haven't been in that position of the emperor with the skill set and, the background that you have, and you should be in that space right now. Okay. That's coming through very strongly there. And then thunderstorm. Yep. Power, destructive, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, triumph over evil. Yep. Opportunity to overcome. Yes. They should have listened when they had the chance, because now they're about to be experiencing the loss because they didn't want to change. For some of you in this position that you were in, you may have been experiencing a lot of headaches. Okay. You may have been in a position where it's been making you ill, but the root cause of this, because we have been having this full moon in Cancer, Ace of Cups, you're clearing yourself from whatever mental self-sabotage or whatever energies that was surrounding you, okay? Within a few weeks, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of weeks. It's time. $38. Things are being balanced out, but you're someone who is generational wealth. You are the source of generational wealth. You have all the tools and for success to bring in this generational wealth. You may have 29 degrees in your chart, 29 degrees Leo. It's landed right on top of the Empress sideways. Let's see what this is. The rainbow. A little bit of rainbow from last night, though. There go the rainbow. Wish granted, serendipity, blessings, patience pays off, abundance. All right. An opportunity presenting itself, patience, promise. The energy feels amazing right now, the way that just shifted. It's all is well, y'all. All is well. The energy is going to shift. You just have to surrender the idea of whoever it is that you want to fix, that you may be living next to at this time. or living with, you have a godsend opportunity coming up to manifest wealth. 4002 on the timer. Big, big energy. Emperor, High Priestess. The Emperor and the High Priestess are both at a 0 point. Yeah, lone wolf style. Yep, there it is. Lone wolf style. In order to ground, to become that maverick. It says enjoy the ride, but I said it said enjoy moving on. Non-conformist. This is what I was saying at the very beginning in terms of you're most of you are misunderstood because you have an ability to see the patterns. Archangel Uriel, you have an ability to see patterns, and that in itself, it allows you to have a stronger connection to your psychic abilities. You want to be a powerful magician, someone who can read very well, you have to see the patterns. Once you see the pattern, synchronicities, tell me the energy here. Archangel Shamuel, whoa, third chakra, solar plexus. This is going into doing what you enjoy doing. Do what you enjoy doing. That is the key here with this energy. But I want to look further into this. Look at that attachment. What's 537 here? What's this attachment? Weak. Shit, this just says weak, feeble. Yeah, resentment and stress does make you weak. It literally causes death. That's what that'll do. Physical death, not a spiritual death. This is not to scare nobody. It's just the truth. Your body has to respond. If you want to hold on to stress, you want to hold on to anger, you want to hold on to stress. That's why you have to release certain people so you're not constantly in these bouts. You know what you got to do. Just do it. And whatever anybody got to say, that's on them. Some of you have been allowing what people have to say about the best decision for yourself to get to you. No more of that. And as long as you over here on this channel, you better say bye-bye to that way of thinking and doing and being. Because nah. No, absolutely not. No. 537 energy. Mark a king seals the deal. Common phrases. March 10th, police are dead. What the fuck? Okay, that's what that say on the thing. Bellatrix. Let me see. It says neighbor, sane. Speaking of communal living, choose a new direction. You're being moved to or being guided to move to a neighborhood where your neighbors would be sane and not insane, doing the same shit over and over again, expecting a different result. Sinning and shit. The God of the earth is on this list, 537. Let me see what else pulls up here. Agent of influence. Algiz. Now that is the rune of protection. Algiz is the rune of protection. And for that to be on the list, that's giving off this hangman energy in the star. Some of you, this could be the star Bellatrix. All right. You may have a connection to that. Hold on. But also she is one of the characters of Harry Potter too. It's a star in the constellation of Orion. Star on the upper right. Why did it? Okay. It forms the left shoulder. Okay, left shoulder. Some of you may have been feeling a sensation lately going on with your left shoulder too. Listen. Hey now. You see, Archangel Shamuel, emotions of desire, life force, energy. This is on page 117, 118, 119. So those days could be significant, okay? The powerful Archangel Shamuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra, all right? And the center of your life force energy. The center of your life force energy. How many of you are able to trust your gut and that's the center of your life force energy? Or you go against it. So anytime you go against your gut instinct to do something that's in alignment to your spirit, you're releasing that life force energy. You're letting it go or you're not connecting to it. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. Speaking of this energy, the way it came through here, some of you may have been born in March 89 or March 8th, 2009 may be of significance too, right? This is a great time to move forward to completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. Speaking of perfect timing, take action. Because the way I do readings, the energy, the story just continues. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you enter this space, that's where you at. Just keep moving forward because that's what I'm here for, to help you to keep moving forward. And if anything I say triggers you and you don't change it, that's on you. The trigger is designed to make you aware of what it is that you have to change. All right. It says here, my third chakra, the affirmation. My third chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. See what I mean about this happiness and your protection? Do you feel excitement for all that you do? And if you do, and it gets to a point where you're focusing on something else because there's some other nonsense that comes into your life while you're having this moment of celebration, honey, you have to really make a decision and figure out how often does this happen with this particular frequency or energy. How often does this happen? That should tell you a lot about what it is and what you have to do. You've already been shown many reasons why something's happening and who it is. Now that you know what based on why and who, well, now, what are you going to do now? You're going to still stay there? Feel me there? Let's see what else. We have appreciation. Yes. Go where you're celebrated and appreciated, not tolerated. I want to pick these up. And I'm going to dive more into that right there. Ooh. I saw orphan twice already. So I don't know if any of you are carrying that energy where that could be the reason why the people pleasing is happening. Because you may have never had a moment to feel loved by those around you the way you feel loved or give love. But I'm also getting that this is what influences you to refather yourself, if that's what you have to do to get back to that space of your happiness. You know? This was just at the top, appreciation, but let me see what comes through, okay? We have Archangel Samuel already. We have community, the thinking man. Again, the energy just uplifted too. Because I'm noticing when it's going, and it's going back up immediately. So, I got you. Let me see. The heart chakra is being balanced because that candle is not, there's no reason for it to be green other than it telling me a message right now. So the heart is being balanced. Okay. That's the up and down. It's being weighed. This is why you have to surrender people who are just more connected to resentment and you want to move on. And it's just, people can find so many different ways to wrap you back into their bullshit. Just put it that way. And then you got a lot of angels here, my love. You got Ariel, you got Shamuel, you got the angel of balance. You're surrounded right now. You're surrounded right now, especially if you're someone who, grew up as an orphan. You're surrounded by your loved ones. Okay. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm here. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's see. Let's look a little bit more into this. Angels and ancestors. So stay here. 37, I'm getting the years of 37, 48, and 36. Very significant. They're helping. Look at them again. Look at them again. They're helping you to move in a new direction. Okay. I'm getting you'll experience more of this shift as we get closer and through the full moon in Cancer. Okay. We got warrior. Be fearless and stand strong, my love. Be fearless and stand strong. You got this. You got this. And I feel like for some of you, me saying you got this has something more to do with your mental state of things, the way you think about a situation to move forward. Some of you have been taking the proper action, but what's holding you back is your mindset. So it literally voids the action that you're doing, voids it out. The hermit, retreat and recharge, and the sage. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go to the sage first. I haven't seen that card in a bit. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. The sage represents the wise one. Now, this is on page 60, 61. Okay. The sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are preparing to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes as the wandering yogi is on this card because your knowledge and life experiences can impart incredible insights to those with whom you come into contact. This card is also about observation, all right, and becoming more aware of who you are and of all your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decisions. Extended message of the sage. Devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth, Ashe. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now. The energy of oneness is is offering itself to you now. The law of one, the embodiment of the infinite creator of all, is offering itself to you now. When you speak of a manifester, you're getting the ability, it's coming to you now to manifest whatever it is you want. So you have to be mindful of what it is that you are, the conversations you're having with yourself in your mind, okay? Especially with this card coming out, the high priest is, oh, you know what? Okay. Ooh, the energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. That's why I said, welcome whoever's here. Now we got the high priestess right under that. The sage and the high priestess and the hermit. Speaking of, take it easy, rest. Don't force yourself to go hard, especially in moments where you can feel your body telling you, let me just take a quick nap, because there's a message that's going to come through to you. Literally, for me personally, I have most of my dreams when I wake up and I go back to sleep. Majority of them happen there. And it feels as though it's about 9 hours, but that shit it'd be 10 minutes. So, yeah. Y'all know the vibes, babe. The high priestess. Let me read the high priestess from here. Align with the light. Let me give you the image. And as we read, go ahead and focus. You can also meditate with this here. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. The high priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the high priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The high priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the high priest. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bas. Speaking of Bastet. Okay, that is your protection guardian, because protection guardian is right under that. Yes, it is, and Isis is too. Isis, for some of you, I'm gonna go back to this, but the reason why, if you have this deck and the magic guardian is coming out often and the angel of balance, very similar, Ma'at and Isis, two different. But anyway, you have Ma'at and you have Isis here because you have done so much work and you have literally been broken into pieces. And Isis is coming back to put you together. Even galactically, that's what's happening. This is why this is the age of remembrance. Okay? Let's go back to the high priestess. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess or ancient Kemet goddess, Bas, who protects her from lower energies. And she stands strong in her glory and power. I love this card, man. Extended message. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Those of you that are in here, you could be doing anything else right now. You could be doing anything else right now. But you're hearing a message that your spirited ancestors have been having for you for eons. And this is a constant message, 911 on the timer. On the time. Welcome, Fatima. 911. You heard that call. Yo, shout out to y'all for real. Yes. Come on. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will, which is the gut, right here. This is why this angel is out here. So let's put them together because everybody in this motherfucker working. Okay. Yep. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on, at the situation before you, and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it is also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Ashe. Ashe. We're going to read all these messages the way that they describe here because they have plenty to say. Let me let them do what they do. The Hermit, which was your initial card. And speaking of, in order for you to connect with the guidance that you've been given for this important part of your life to grow, we have the Hermit. We have retreat and recharge. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Let's put these two together then. The Hermit is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are arising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. Extended message. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. Remember, what did you get here? You have the message of surrender the idea you can fix someone. For some of you, that's what they're speaking of here, okay? All right. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. What's the message of the soul here for the collective? The trader, but the trader speaks of making sure that you exchange energy to create abundance, not to flush out your abundance, not for you to miss your abundance. Exchange energy that's going to allow you to create abundance. This is being around situations and people where you can be at a happy state. A happy state, that's love, and that's the power onto itself. And when you connect to love and happiness, you're connected to that oneness, that power onto itself. And anything and everything is possible. Why do you think whenever you're in this space of moving forward and you feel so much joy, you start to see certain things because they have to be removed? That's part of the reason as to why, and I'm not going to say the only, that's part of the reason as to why these energies may come back, is because it hasn't been handled. It's still being dealt with. There's a difference between handling and dealing. Dealing, you're still playing a game. Those cards are still being dealt. When you handle it, now you got your hands on it, right? And you can see what you're going to do with it. Okay. All right, let me play this. Let me do this way. And as I did that, look who's here. The shaman. Massive representation. You have Chiron going direct, about to show you your abilities due to deeply rooted wounds. This is another reason why you're being asked, all right, it's time to, it's enough of that wounding situation. It's enough of that wounding experience. It's time to put that down so now you can see what has developed because you have gone to the depths of that. Remember how that sun card came right up across, up and down On top of that, the devil card, because the devil's going to take you to that darkness. It doesn't lie to you. It takes you to all that you've been living, so that way you can make a decision by seeing it bringing it to light for you to see it and make a decision, say no more. How many more additional experiences and patterns do you need to say no more? Message of the soul here for the collective. What's the message of the soul? Dream and journey. This is about getting this. Okay. So the way that this dream and journey, the drum came out, you may want to listen to shamanic drumming. You can just easily pull it up on YouTube. But this is also going back to the retreat and recharge. You're going to see something with your dream state about your journey. Tell me more, Spirit. Ashe. About tracking down your fears and your desires. The hunter. Speaking of Orion. For some of you, if you have been having that sensation on your left side, I'm not your doctor. I'm just saying, spiritually speaking, the way this is coming up, that can easily be released once you release that load. It's basically taking a bag off. You've been carrying someone else's shit for too long. It's time for you to enjoy growth and reap rewards. Track down your fears and desires, and then you have the Empress coming through here. What do you have to be mindful of as it relates to this, beloved? What do you want them to be mindful of so that they can move forward? What do you want them to be mindful of so they can move forward? What do you want them to be mindful of so they can move forward? Yo, bruh. Y'all better stop playing. I just told you. There you go. Be mindful of what you've already seen. How many more lessons do you need? And there's a hawk outside, and it's 9:19. Are you ready to complete the cycle? 19 is a sun card. What's this? The judgment. Are you ready to make this decision? You the magician. Are you ready to manifest? Yo, the power of oneness, huh? Wow. That's deep. That's deep. You're wiser now. And in speaking of the solar plexus, the serpent is wrapped around the magician. You see the serpent wrapped around the magician? Around the waistline? Kundalini energy. That number 8. Fierceness, determination, discipline. That 8 also connects to Saturn now. What's below the card? The magician's instrument for show. The Ace of Wands. For some of you divine feminines, you're literally manifesting a masculine that's going to be all over you, is all I'm going to say. So, with this Empress here, just be mindful of that. What else, beloved? Amber alert. 2121. That's coming through here because it is. This is coming through because of that. So give me a second. That's literally came through because of that. However, another message would be that it's not even that. Let me hold on. You got Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, just know your level of sensitivity ain't no joke. It's your power. Use it. Use it. Hold on, baby. Ooh-wee. 22, 22. No, not 22, 22, but it would have been. But I saw 10, 22. All right, here we go. Two of Swords. Okay. The Two of Swords here, Moon in Libra. You're being asked to, it's time to make that decision on the significant partnerships. You have certain memories, certain emotions that are pulling up certain memories about a significant partnership. And this could also be what has been having you stuck. And you're being asked to make a decision. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This, for some of you, this could be working with the Libra. Or having something to do with marketing. King of Cups. Scorpio. It's time to make a decision about a Scorpio. And the question you want to ask yourself is, yes, being intuitive is one thing, but are they also family oriented? Are they also able to manage their finances in a way where, it doesn't cause an upheaval in your life or theirs? Tell me more. What is this exactly? Show me Two of Swords, decision to be made, stalemate, being stuck here with the King of Cups. What's this? Leo. Leo, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. In the 10th house. This King of Cups could be a Leo. Or a fire sign coming through that has more of a water sign's way of being. So this could be what's throwing it off. They're not aware of their element. This could be the person that someone is wanting to fix. This is a fixed sign, Scorpio. First house. What people see and the impression you give. People know that that you have certain boundaries, but you don't give that impression. So this is why there's this constant overstepping of boundaries. So the person that's being asked to pay attention to yourself right now. What people see and the impression you give. It's time to bring that to balance. People may see you one way, but what is the impression you're giving through your words and your actions? Not in the way that you're focused on what they're saying, but use it as a tool to be able to see, you know what I'm saying, in terms of what to do next so you can reflect. This is reflecting on yourself. Mars. Your physical energy drives strength and fighting spirit. Mars is the ruler of the first house. People can also see, based on the impression that you give, that you have this fighting spirit. And you could be around people that are intimidated by that when they shouldn't be. You're just focused on your mission. They could be too wrapped into what it is and why you're doing things a certain way instead of them being focused on themselves. That's that shit you watch from a distance. Hey, yo. What else, Spirit? Source. Another zodiac, Aquarius. Polar opposite energies, Leo and Aquarius. Some of you, this could be your North Node, South Node energy. 10th house, 4th house, because the 10th house is already here. So let's say you do have a North Node in Leo. You literally came here. You really came here to be the star of the show. But you could be surrounded by someone who is not okay with you having so much limelight. But that's one, that's their issue, and two, that's none of your business. Libra, shit. Could be a Libra. Law and order. Investor. The goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. That's giving the vibes of you are someone's karmic lesson. Because you may have Vesta in Libra. And this could be occurring with the sun in Libra. That's wild. Pisces. Vesta and Pisces. Your sacred spiritual center is beyond this world. I'm hearing that when you step into your sacred spiritual center, people think you're doing something else. Some of y'all got people that are just too involved and wrapped up in your life, and they just need to go have several seats. They need several for lifetimes at this point, because they're just doing a little much. Just a little much. Mercury, yeah, see, they looking for information, nosy. Or just around you being nosy. Some of y'all in here got Mercury and Pisces. Some of y'all really out here playing with people. I'm telling you, somebody karmic lesson. Some of y'all here really somebody karmic lesson, teaching them a lesson about stop doing this shit. Taurus. And focus more on the energy that shows abundance, not stealing someone else's by wanting to be around. The sun in Taurus. Could be a Taurus for something. Shit. Uranus. What's the sudden awakening? Now we going over here. Actually. What's the sudden awakening? Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Chill. What's this? That was at the bottom of the deck. 26, you could be 26. February 6th, we have the book. Sudden change, enlightenment, awakening. Get ready for them books to go up. This is 10 of Pentacles. Your money about to go up. It's time for you to make a decision here when it comes to the Eight of Swords. All right. Eight of Swords, we looking at. That's Jupiter again, though. First deacon of Gemini. 520 to 30. '26. That's the full moon. Yeah, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. That full moon is going to be very pivotal here. All right. Let's see. That's the Tower card. That's the Tower in this deck. The Norman deck. Six of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Six of Swords. That's an 8 and a 1. That's a 9 here. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, I'm getting 10 of Pentacles financially. You're about to see a shift. Just it's going to feel, it's going to be night and day. Look at that, rolling the dice. I just heard power play. Queen of Wands, power play. Queen of Wands card number 7 came out in reverse, but this is a serpent incomplete. Some of you, your power play comes through your stillness. Your power play is you being still, retreating and recharging. You know, some other power play too. Some of you may not have been able to sleep certain hours during the night. That's a power play in itself, because you may have people wanting to connect to you in certain moments, wanting to step into your realm, but they can't find you. Now they ass in the void because they trespassing. Power play. And then that's why when you wake up and you go back to sleep and you get that rest is why you see what you see. You see what you see. You see what you see. 1, 2, 3, 0, 9 on the timer, and then it went straight to 15. Oh yeah. What's under that? It's time. 37. Right there. This has been going on for some of you since you were either 18 or a child. Now you're making these power moves, stepping into, the mystery of yourself, stepping into your emotions, getting a clearer understanding, overstanding of them. Some of you just got to do with family. Literally. That power play of you being up in the middle of the night is because certain people some people are some serious magicians out here now. Don't sleep. Some people may not even know how much of a magician they are in the way they move. See, this way I haven't seen all of it. All right. And I'm not gonna say all of it, but I've seen enough. Seen enough. Look at this. You see the storm, but the sun comes out. But what the sun is showing you, they go that rainbow again. You got the tree of life here. And that's another 7. Spirit is not playing with you. Your spirit, your higher self, ain't playing with you, ain't playing with them. 11, that's justice. You've been on this journey for a while. Speaking of 18, they go that puppy. Some of you, it's had to do with partnerships. Remember we were speaking about that work situation here. Things are coming together. Show me this. 6-5. That's 9 of swords. Psychic attack card. What's this? Hot air balloon. Yeah, I'm feeling that you're being risen. You're being taken up from certain moments throughout the day to do certain things because things are being balanced out. Hot air balloon. Balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity. Yeah, because some of them know how to pull your ass down while you in your dream state, and then you wake up tired as fuck. Yeah. New perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, feeling amazing. This is the time. You feel me? Spilled milk. That's 5 of Cups right there. That's 5 of Cups. Regrets, accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah, because as you're rising, all this stuff that used to really bother you, it do really become that small. And I was talking to someone one time and I told them, yo, you know what this is? This energy is giving the vibe of when somebody's just swinging, just wilding, just boom, boom, but they're not touching you because you like this. And they're just sitting here swinging and shit, going crazy. Yeah. That's this right. This is right. They fucking themselves up. Empty. I'm telling you, ain't nobody home. Emptiness. Because your ancestor picked you up. I'm gonna show you what they did. They picked you up, they moved you somewhere else so you can heal. It's the 4 Swords card in here. And I could feel when some of y'all do carry certain entities that you gotta let go of in here. That's why I be going off on y'all the way y'all do. Don't bring that shit in here. And I'm talking to them entities that want to come up in here and have y'all saying certain comments that if you were to look at what you just said in some of those comments, I'm not saying any on him, I'm just saying in general, you could tell. That's not often, but some of them keep it to themselves. They know why. But they just wanted to test this shit out. All right. Okay, get fucked up and working. All right. Look at that. Emptiness, because you're completing the cycle. You see that? They moved you out of that space where you were to put you somewhere else. I'm telling you this shit because this is what the fuck it is. I'm telling you. Look at this. As I split the deck, you got the Justice card. What's behind this? That Ace of Wands, second time. Temperance. Just relax. Get some rest. If you find yourself waking up, just wake up, drink some water. 88. Shout out to my fellow 88. We really didn't come here with the bullshit at all. At all. We tired of most of these fucking humans anyway, moving as though they don't know the God in themselves. Like all right. 88 right there. And then we got eclipse. You got the eclipse coming up on April 8th. Okay. And what is it? Chiron is going to be on that. Is it on the north node? However, that's where you're going to really see this massive shift when it comes to who you really are. We got Dear John. Some of you going to be delivering that cold hard truth like it's nothing. Because it is. It ain't. It's 511. Shit. Okay. 5111. Right under there. Aries. Sagittarius, Capricorn. What's this? Uncertain. At this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined. But you got here the Diamond, okay, of creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, invisible, and invincible spiritual power. Yo, yeah, okay. Bonfire, enthusiasm, energy, heated, intense, joy, ignite, passion, ecstasy, exhilaration, spark, community, sharing ideas, get things done, orgasm, fanaticism, fierce. Some of you, you may experience random fevers because of something that's healing. Something that's healing. Then we have tools. But also, make sure everything is all well. Just know all is well. But do what you got to do. Tools, practical abilities, resources, has what it takes. Application, build it, fix it. You've already been fixing shit, but build it, fix it. This is that fix it coming up after build it. This has to do with the solid foundation that you're building, not things that want to continuously crumble because of resentment and stress. Okay, so organization, task at hand, well prepared, equipment, get shit done, masculinity. I'm also hearing do some form of exercise at least for 7 minutes out of the day, or 15 minutes, bump it up. Just at least start with 7. Do something. Do something. Move your body, strengthen it. Because your body is the vessel for your soul and your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that your body is solid enough for, especially for those of you that are on this path and you continuously doing this research, building your knowledge and building your wisdom. You got to make sure you're working out too. The true magician has the divine balance of the masculine and the feminine. That's what it is. That's what it is. Some of you are going deeper into the Akash. Yo, it's real out here. It's about to get realer too. Yeah. Power play. That's where you at. You in the power play. Dream and Journey came out, and the Hermit. Your sleep pattern is changing for this reason. Eat what? Grapefruits. If you enjoy grapefruits, eat more grapefruits. I split the deck, and there go the 4 swords. Yeah, all is well, baby. Okay. Yeah. I know this shit very well. And then you see people getting bumped up, fighting themselves. You see that 5-5? That's the 5 of Cups right there. Because you can't see this energy's face, but it's it's time to transform this shit. Okay, it's time to transform it. All right. And they go to High Priest. Do y'all recognize how gifted you are to be in this lifetime right now? And the fact that you on this page, you know what you came here to do. And you know what you got to do in terms of separating yourself from certain situations or people, because your happiness is key to this evolution. There's a moment where, that anger does come in, but always consult with source, your ancestors, your spirit guides in terms of what to do. For some of you, that's your first line of defense. And then the first thing you want to go to when you start feeling these vibes, ask the questions, speak clearly to your ancestors, ask them what the fuck is going on, what is this, where is it coming from, and just allow yourself to receive the message. Don't be too logical about it. And if you're someone with cards, you may have to leave that message wherever, whenever you pulled it, you may have to leave that message until you can really see what is being told to you. You may have to leave it wherever you placed it, out on your table, on the chair, whatever, until you can really see what is being said. Not to overthink it, but ask for a sign. You say something, ask for a sign. All right, show me 333 3 times today that this is what I thought and this is what it is. Speak clearly. All right. Speak clearly. Any of you got issues with teeth in here? If you do, is it upper or lower? Because if it's upper, it will have to do with the father's side. If it's lower, it's the mother's side. That's just something to be mindful of. Your teeth is a strong connection to your ancestors, for real, for real. It also connects to Taurus, sacred values, emotional security, material security. Okay? Just be mindful of that. Aww. Welcome, beloved. Welcome to all the first timers. Just know over here we don't play them games though. You know what I'm saying? This is Saturn over here. Now we vibe, but at the same time, when it comes to being fierce, determined, and disciplined, yeah, very serious over here. And happy holidays to those of you who do celebrate. Welcome, Jessica Villanueva, the Found Empress. Welcome, beloveds. Hans, welcome, honey. As far as my frequency and what I'm here to do for the collective, anyone that has been in mental and spiritual prison, that's where I come in. And I can see through a lot of shit. I can feel through it. I can hear a lot. In the past, I used to hold myself back, but I'm not doing that no more because it did cost me. It did cost me in terms of having certain energies around me that weren't supposed to be there. But at the same time, they were only for me to see. Welcome, Shelly. Welcome, Shell. Welcome, welcome, honey. Ashe. You know, so that's why I say if you have, Cancer in your chart, sun, moon, rising, that's your sensitivity is your power. Venus, at least in those top 5, you know what I'm saying? The sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Cancer, your sensitivity is your power. Rising, even more so. I'm speaking to that because obviously we are coming into the full moon in Cancer, but also that placement in itself, because it has to do with the mother and the foundations, and the polar opposite to it is Capricorn. We're in the age of Saturn. Your feelings is going to tell you a lot. It's going to tell you a lot. It's going to tell you, even though that when I say a lot, it's going to give you information even about things you don't want to know. But you have to. You have to have. I have. That's Taurus. Information, I think, that's Gemini. You have to know this information so that way you can really get to the bottom of your feelings and connect to your willpower, Leo. You know what I'm saying? I am open for personals. If you're wanting a personal reading, just send me an email. You only have to send me one email because I do read as I'm guided. It's very rare that I don't read for someone that emails me. It depends on the way that they respond and how they move about it. But it's very rare that I don't read people that email me, because most people that email me know that I'm not here for that bullshit. You're not going to come with that shit. And those that do, they still got an entity connected to them that they need to, an exorcism needs to literally be performed on them. And that's what I do when I go live. That's the background I come from, where I seen people, getting certain spirits around them, and my pops is the one removing that shit. This ain't new. This is not new. So welcome, y'all. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's literally time for me also to step up my game and my abilities as well. Big time. But yes, let me cleanse the energy, cleanse your space. I love y'all. Ashe. All praise to the Most High. Welcome everyone that is on this channel, that is ready to rise. They're here for the mission. The first line of order is love. You feel me? It's love. That's a power unto itself. Thank you for subscribing. Gratitude. So that love for yourself is going to show you a lot now. It's going to show you a lot. Some of you, you may have people from your past coming back wanting to tap back in with you because they notice a difference. We going to nip that shit in the bud over here too. We ain't going back to nothing that you've already healed from. Have that respect and loyalty for yourself. And the universe will constantly match that. But if you don't have that respect and loyalty for yourself, the universe has to match that too. It's always going to give you what you're most focused on and what you're, connected to the most. You may want this, but your energy is still embedded in that. You got to get that out the way so you can go to this. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I really do. Just know that. That's why I be moving the way I be moving at times too, because this love in this vessel, that's what I know. But I also know how to whoop some ass though. These hands work. These hands work with these cards. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I have to see everything that happens to you in your past, in certain senses, it's connected to a gift too. It's connected to a gift too. So enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. Ashe, Aibobo. Adios.